My sister-in-law ran out of the room. After I gave her a taste of her own medicine at her own wedding, my husband Ryan and I have been married for 5 years. His sister Melinda just got married this past weekend. Melinda has always been competitive, but at my wedding, she took it to another level. We asked guests not to wear white or cream. She showed up in a floor-length ivory satin gown, basically a wedding dress without a veil. She claimed it was champagne, but everyone knew exactly what she was doing. She spent the whole cocktail hour telling people she was the maid of honor. She wasn't. She kept trying to stand beside me in photos, but the worst part was during the reception. Ryan and I were having our first dance, a quiet, emotional moment. When Melinda walked straight onto the dance floor, grabbed Ryan's hand, and loudly said, "Oh, I love this song." It reminds me of when Ryan and I used to listen to it in high school. Ryan moved her away gently, but the moment was gone. Then came her toast, which was really a 5-minute roast about Ryan's exes. How she was skeptical of me in her ending line, but I guess she'd do. Welcome to the family, I suppose. I promised myself that day she would get the same treatment one day. Fast forward to her wedding. Her colors were dusty rose and sage green. I arrived in a bright neon yellow cocktail dress, elegant, but impossible to miss. I stood in the background of every family photo, glowing beacon in a sea of pastels. When she and her husband started their first dance, I waited until they were lost in the moment, then walked onto the dance floor, stood 3 feet away, pulled out my phone, and loudly said, "Oh my God, they look so cute. I love this song." It reminds me of when Ryan and I used to listen to it in high school. I used her exact tone. The music stopped. Melinda froze. Her husband looked confused. Ryan pulled me aside, but I wasn't finished. He was supposed to give a toast, but I grabbed the microphone first. I copied her speech line for line, mentioned her phases, her past boyfriends, my concerns about her new husband, and ended with, "But I guess he'll do. Welcome to the family, I suppose." Melinda burst into tears and ran out of the room. My mother-in-law screamed at me. Ryan says I ruined her day, and that 2 wrongs don't make a right. But after 5 years, I finally felt justice. So, was I wrong for giving her a taste of her own medicine?